Good morning. We are looking at some beautiful, sunny, dry weather right now. And for the most part, we're getting to keep it around for today. I'll tell you why there's a bit of a caveat to that here in a moment. But we want to show you a really pretty shot here. This was wheat harvest sunset in the Emerado area. Kirsten shared this with us. She said it was a perfect sunset for it. And as you may have guessed, this is an older photo. This is from last week before the rains hit and before we got drenched in some areas. And I imagine field conditions aren't great in a lot of locations. Not necessarily everybody struggling with it, but I know that we've got way too much rain in spots. And we do have flood warnings, especially along the Red River and a couple of tributaries too leading into it. The red's been dropping in Fargo. We were up to 19.21 feet. That's where we crested yesterday. And now we're going to dip below flood stage here as we continue on through the day today. So here's a look at your radar and satellite map, keeping things dry for the moment. That'll help us with that drop in rivers, but there are some places that may see some isolated shots of rain and thunder today that we're going to keep an eye out for. Current conditions are pretty quiet. Still stuck in the 40s in Park Rapids, just a degree off at 49 degrees there. Warmer out west. Devil's Lake is at 66. It's 58 in Grand Forks and 59 in Fargo. The wind is more southerly. It's still light. A lot of calm reports still coming in, but this is a signal that we've got some shifting going on. We are going to see some warmer air and some muggier air start to move in. You may notice that here as we continue on today. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner. We'll see the winds pick up too. They'll get stronger as we advance through the day, and we'll see temperatures rising to the mid, maybe some upper 80s out west, over to the east, more likely to be into the upper 70s to some low 80s. And by 5 o'clock, you can see the wind is gusting above 20 miles per hour at that point. And at that point, we may have a few thunder showers popping up, one or two isolated storms. And that could be something we see into the overnight hours tonight too. Just got to be ready for that, though most areas do stay dry. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, we'll watch temperatures dip into the 60s for the start of your day. So your severe storm risk today, everybody has a chance at seeing a thunderstorm. That's anywhere in green. But in the darker green, we have the potential for maybe some of these storms getting a little stronger, perhaps getting some wind gusts that reach that 60-mile per hour mark, or which would be a severe storm potential for places like Devil's Lake and into Jamestown and that area stretching down into South Dakota. So that's the area to watch. A minor risk, but it's still there. Heading into Wednesday and Thursday, heating up, feeling a little more muggy. We'll see temperatures rising into the upper 80s for Wednesday and Thursday, especially in eastern North Dakota. And then the next chance for storms rolls in for Friday, especially Friday afternoon and evening and into early Saturday. It may linger, but once that clears, we're looking at some beautiful weather ahead for the weekend.